Top 10 strongest characters in One Piece. Woo! So, we are basically going through our top 10 strongest characters in One Piece in order, from weakest to strongest.
This is of course guys our personal list on how we think these characters should be ranked, and you are entitled to agree or disagree with our list.
But since you clicked on this video, you have no choice but to agree. Just kidding, lol. Let's head straight into it.
Whoa!
Before the video starts, just a friendly reminder that you should hit the subscribe button. It would help us very much in the process. Plus it's free. Thank you.
For number 10 on the list, we have Charlotte Linlin, Big Mom, captain of the Big Mom Pirates, a former Emperor of the Sea. Big Mom's devil fruit, the Soro Soro no Mi, which is a really powerful devil fruit, which is one of the main examples we have of Big Mom's overwhelming strength because it allows the user to interact and manipulate with souls. She can also increase her lifespan or even heal herself with this devil fruit, but even on her own, she still has a lot of brute strength and a massive amount of defense. Some moves like Soul Focus is a really powerful move that is basically a one-shot which takes down anyone who has the slightest fear of Big Mom or even a slight clinging to life. She also possesses all 3 forms of Haki, which makes her an even more powerful foe. Big Mom can also hold her own against Kaido, as shown in the anime multiple times. Eventually, she does end up being defeated by Law and Kid, but Big Mom has yet to have someone challenge her to a 1-to-1 fight and winning.
Number 9. Monkey D. Luffy. Captain of the Straw Hats Pirates and the main protagonist of the series, Luffy has learned to use all 3 forms of Haki, and also having advanced Haki, sending Haki directly inside the target, destroying them from the inside out, also having advanced Conqueror's Haki, being able to infuse his body with it. In recent episodes, Luffy defeated Kaido, although he still ranks lower than him due to being defeated 3 times beforehand from Kaido, and Kaido was massively weakened by multiple other characters such as the Akazaya Samurai and Zoro, which was the only one to pierce through his stick scales and reopen his scar. Not to mention, he was carrying his island throughout the whole fight, exerting extra energy before actually fighting Luffy. Most importantly of all is Luffy awakening his devil fruit powers, Gear 5, and unlocking Sun God Nika. This allowed Luffy to gain a massive power boost, unlocking new rubber capabilities, gigantic attacks, ability to grab thunder, and even turning his environment into a bouncy castle, giving him the final push to defeat Kaido and rightfully earning his spot on this list as a strong protagonist and as an Emperor of the Sea.
For number 8, we have Marshall D. Teach, Blackbeard, captain of the Blackbeard Pirates and potentially the final antagonist of the series. Blackbeard possesses a power like no other, being able to use the Yami Yami no Mi, a Logia type devil fruit, and also the Gura Gura no Mi, a Paramecia type devil fruit, which puts his potential above any character having the ability of 2 devil fruits, one being a Logia and the other being the most destructive devil fruit in the One Piece universe. He managed this because after finishing off Whitebeard, Blackbeard took his Quake fruit, making himself an unstoppable foe. Even though he has all this power, he still takes double damage from every attack, which puts him at a great disadvantage. But nevertheless, Blackbeard is still one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, making him a powerful adversary and eventually becoming even more powerful in the future of the series.
Number 7. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki, Akainu. The current Fleet Admiral, Akainu, has 8 the Magu Magu no Mi, arguably being one of the most destructive devil fruits in the anime, under the Gura Gura no Mi, which gives him the ability to use magma at will. Akainu is the living embodiment of marine extremism, killing anyone who dares to oppose justice. He can create huge magma attacks on his enemies, while also having the resilience of an emperor, surviving a powerful barrage from Whitebeard and also fighting one-on-one with Admiral Aokiji, which lasted 10 consecutive days, and winning the fight, becoming Fleet Admiral. Ironically, Akainu has a stone cold heart as opposed to his hot magma fruit.
For number 6, we have Kaido. Kaido is the captain of the Beast Pirates, and he has always been regarded as the world's strongest creature with his powerful devil fruit, the Ua Ua no Mi model Seiru, which turns him into this huge dragon creature that is very powerful, being able to spam attacks like blast breath while also having immense defense because of his dragon scales. But in recent episodes in the anime, his title falls short from his defeat by our main protagonist Luffy, even though Luffy had to heavily weaken him before defeating him in the end. Regardless, Kaido is still a powerhouse, being one of the former emperors of the sea and having unbelievable strength, using advanced haki and advanced conqueror's haki, and being able to take a multitude of powerful attacks from powerful opponents while also being able to dish out powerful attacks back.
Number 5. Monkey D. Garp. Known as the hero of the Marines, Garp is one of the strongest Marines in history. Despite not having a devil fruit, Garp's haki has been trained to its max, making Garp's punches very deadly on impact. One of his most powerful moves is called Galaxy Impact. Galaxy Impact is a technique that uses both Conqueror's haki and Armament haki to unleash a destructive power of Conqueror's haki. It doesn't stop there. Garp in his prime was also the rival of the Pirate King, Gold D. Roger, and Garp was also present in the God Valley event where he has fought and defeated Rox D. Shabek alongside with the Pirate King. Even though we haven't seen Garp's maximum power yet in the series, currently Garp is pushing 80 years in age, making him physically weaker than his prime. That's why he is lower on the list.
For number 4, we have Dracul Mihawk. Strongest swordsman Dracul Mihawk, a former warlord of the sea and one of the 3 founding members of the Cross Guild. Mihawk used to fight equal battles against Shanks until Shanks lost an arm, and Mihawk considered Shanks not worthy of dueling, even calling him a has-been. Although we don't have enough evidence to confirm that Mihawk is above Shanks in level, as he may be more skilled with the blade, but we don't know if Mihawk has the same haki mastery as Shanks. Although we have yet to see what he has to offer, and even if he has Conqueror's haki, as we barely seen him do anything yet. A memorable scene is when Mihawk and Zoro fought for the first time, Mihawk barely using any effort and only playing with Zoro by using a small knife, ending the fight, leaving Zoro with a big scar to always remember his promise to Mihawk. Mihawk is still searching for a worthy opponent, ranking him very high on this list.
Number 3. Red-haired Shanks. One of the first characters to be introduced to us in the series, and the pirate which inspired Luffy into becoming a pirate, Shanks, captain of the Red Hair Pirates, being a very mysterious character in the series, Shanks was the first in the series to introduce us to Conqueror's haki when he saved Luffy from the Sea Beast. Shanks has also no devil fruit powers, but yet he still was rivals with Dracula Mihawk, and was in Gold D. Roger's pirate crew at the age of 8. Despite having a missing arm, Shanks is still an emperor of the sea and a powerful swordsman. He has a high level of haki, probably being the character with the most powerful haki in the series, with probably the most powerful Conqueror's haki behind Roger, and also infusing his haki with his sword and using powerful attacks like Divine Departure, which he learned from the Pirate King, Gold D. Roger. From the little we've seen and the information we have, it's difficult to rank Shanks higher or lower on this list.
For number 2, we have Edward Newgate, Whitebeard, once being considered as the strongest man alive, who competed with Roger for the title of the Pirate King. Prior to forming the Whitebeard Pirates, he was part of the Rock Pirates alongside Big Mom and Kaido. Whitebeard had the powers of the Gura Gura no Mi, which created powerful shockwaves and earthquakes across the sea, causing a widespread of destruction to his enemies. He even almost wiped out the whole of Marineford with one move, creating a giant tsunami surrounding the place. Sengoku even mentioned that Whitebeard has the power to even destroy the world, showing even more how powerful Whitebeard truly is. Even though Whitebeard was sick and heavily injured, he was still able to fight off the entire Marine force on his own, allowing his crew to escape, and Marineford being his final biggest standoff. Even after his passing, Whitebeard died standing up with no injuries dealt to his back. Some honorable mentions before Meldwilny tells you who's on our number 1 spot. We also can't forget people like Monkey D. Dragon, who we don't know how powerful he truly is yet. We also have Rox D. Shabek, who is probably the most powerful character in the whole series, but we just don't have enough information to confirm whether he is individually the most strongest. And also, we have Emu, which was recently shown in the anime as a character who's even above the elders, which already shows how powerful this character might be.
Whoa guys, before I tell you our number 1 pick for this list, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. Thank you very much.
Now we move on to our number 1 spot.
Number 1. Gold D. Roger. Wealth, fame, power. The Pirate King Gold D. Roger acquired them all throughout his life, but it's his immense fighting force that puts him at the top of this list. And what makes him even stronger is that Roger didn't possess any devil fruit abilities, confirmed in recent episodes. He became Pirate King through his raw strength and mastery over hockey. He sent Oden flying with just one slash and clashed with young Whitebeard, which lasted for 3 consecutive days. Roger was even known to wipe out an entire country's military force just because they spoke ill of his crew, which shows his pirate side and how sometimes he could even turn into a literal demon. Roger accomplished his goals of traveling the world and becoming the Pirate King while being at the edge of death. Even after dying, Roger's legacy is what drives the current Great Pirate era, inspiring many pirates to be like him.
And that, guys, is our top 10 strongest characters in One Piece. We hope you enjoyed and can relate to the characters we chose on this list.
Don't forget, guys, this is our personal opinion. You can disagree if you feel like you didn't agree with some characters on this list.
Be sure to tell us in the comments if we missed someone or if you agreed with our rankings, and also suggest any ideas which you'd like to see being implemented in a future video or short.
Thanks for watching, and one final time, like, subscribe, and bye!